So I'm going to resume with the last question I just asked you because, well, we couldn't hear you. We could barely hear you. Now I can see you and hear you fluently, okay? So what is this resistance about? As far as I understand, this is the only province of Afghanistan which wasn't taken over by the Taliban. What are the objectives of the resistance?
The resistance is about the future of our country and our nation. The resistance is about the rights of Afghans. It is about the values that we were fighting for it for the past few decades. It's about the formation of a government which will be representative of all Afghanistan, where all Afghans can see their representative and which can ensure the rights of Afghans, which can ensure the social justice, which can ensure the good relation with the rest of the world. The resistance is about the formation of such a government, and it will be going on as long as it's needed.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you believe that there is a space for a negotiation with the Taliban regime?
For us, the negotiation is a priority. We believe on negotiation. We do believe that through negotiation, we can reach consensus with any other group, including Taliban. For us, negotiation has to be meaningful. And what should that negotiations means is what I have already told you about the future of Afghanistan, future of our people, the values, and so on and so forth. If the Taliban are ready to enter such a negotiation, our priority and our prefer will be negotiation and peace.
Do you believe in a new Taliban, or do you think it would be a regime of terror as it was decades ago?
Oh, we have to wait to see how they will behave. But we wish that the new government, which is going to be established, inshallah, soon, that will represent all Afghanistan, and that will answer to the needs of all Afghans.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think the Panjshir Valley has led resistance to foreign forces, to local forces and local groups throughout the decades? Because it isn't the first time that the Panjshir Valley has led a resistance.
Because I believe that the people of Afghanistan trust us. They did trust us while we were fighting against the Soviet Union. The people of Afghanistan have trusted us while we were fighting Taliban and Al-Qaeda and their supporters during 90s. And I think people are trusting us now, and they are expecting us to stand for their rights and for their future.
What are those main rights that you're standing for right now?
Human rights, women's rights, freedom of speech, having right to elect their government, the rights, the values that we were fighting for in the last 40 years. It's still the same.
Mm-hmm.
A sovereign Afghanistan, an independent Afghanistan, an Afghanistan where we can live together within the country and we can live with the rest of the world.
What has been the cost of leading this fight or this resistance? Because as I understand, one of your leaders has been killed.
Oh yes, we have lost our great leader, Ahmad Shah Massoud, just 2 days before the 9/11. But this is the cost that we were ready, and this is the cost that we are ready to pay now.
Mhm. What do you think the near future holds for Afghanistan? And do you feel that Afghanistan has been left alone by the international community?
I think it depends on the behavior of the Taliban. If they choose the way of negotiation and understanding and making peace and stability, the future could be bright. But if they choose military means, they choose violence, and they start attack Panjshir and other territory around Panjshir, of course, the future could be a disaster, not only for Afghanistan, but for the region and for the rest of the world. As far as the role of the international community is concerned, though they have done some mistakes in the past, we believe we respect what they have done for the Afghanistan, economic-wise, technical-wise, and moral-wise in the past 20 years. But also there were some mistakes, particularly when the US started the peace negotiation, so-called peace negotiation with Taliban, which was led by Zalmay Khalilzad, and they have done a big mistake, because of which the Afghan government fall in a weaker position, and because of which finally the government has collapsed. And now we are here in Panjshir to stand for the future. So our expectation from the international community is to engage with negotiation for peace, for bright future for Afghanistan, and as a result of which the future of the region could be good, and the future of the rest of the world could be good.
Thank you very much for this interview with us. Thank you very much for the interview.
Most welcome.